You and I and everyone want to build an audience, right? We want our content to be seen, heard, viewed. This is why we spend so much time crafting newsletters, building our social platforms, or making content for YouTube. It's two words I actually like to use when I talk about audience and building audiences. It's attain and retain, right? We want to fill the seats and we want to keep the seats warm. There's actually metrics on the back end of YouTube that help you do just that. And I would argue these metrics get underutilized, but if you utilize them more frequently, they will help you understand your audience and potentially improve your content strategy. These metrics are average views per viewer, unique viewers, returning viewers, and new viewers. That's a lot to get through in a 5-minute video, but I'm gonna do my best starting with the first two. So unique viewers is simply the total amount of viewers that viewed your content for the selected period of time. So let's say for a month, right? This does not mean, so if you have 10 million views and 5 million unique viewers, that just means that although you have 10 million views, the unique viewers is less because they're watching more than just one time, right? That's actually what the metric average views per viewer means. If you have 10 million views and 5 million unique viewers, that means you are averaging 2 views per viewer. Those two metrics, that's how they work. There's some confusion there, but what helps you, I would say how you drill in deeper, is because it's not gonna be average of 2 views on per video. There's probably 1 or 2 videos that are really getting a return or more viewership than just one. That's worth noting because it might be a content that you can further expand or lean into in future videos. Now, pivoting to return viewers and new viewers. These are metrics that have actually gotten a couple updates in the last couple of years. You can view it by format, you can view it as a channel whole, you can view it per video, so it can be quite helpful. Now, the names are not confusing, and I don't think they require much explaining, but let's define them quickly. Returning viewers is, as it sounds, a viewer that's been at your channel before, watched your content before, and has come back in a particular set period of time. A new viewer is one who has not done that. There's a couple qualifications for a new viewer that could count as a new viewer, which is they could be privately browsing, they could have cleared their watch history, or they are indeed a new viewer they haven't been on your channel for over a year, right? Or a brand spanking new. Now, why would these be useful in helping understand your audience? Well, I would argue or would suggest as you go into the back of the studio, you look at your audience, you're gonna have the purple line being the return viewers, you're gonna have the teal line being the new viewers. And which one is more is gonna speak a lot of volume about what type of channel you have going on. For example, if your returning viewership is pretty higher than your new viewers, right? That means you have pretty consistent content, I would assume, in a particular niche or theme. This is actually helpful when you're trying to get advertisers or make brand deals because you can say, I am averaging X amount of views per video. I have this kind of return viewership. And thus we can basically guess how many views I'm gonna get on this or that video. It'll fluctuate a little bit, but unless it goes viral, you're pretty consistent. Things to consider though on potentially attracting more new viewership is experimenting with different content, examining your packaging for potentially broader appeal. Those are ways to maybe adjust that and try to reach more folks. On the flip side, if you have new audience being the main source of your viewership or your viewers versus returning, it means your channel's broader appeal. It's not uncommon with like how-to channels or educational channels to have this situation. For example, I'm working on my attic ladder right now, and I watched an attic ladder video installation yesterday. I do not watch this channel regularly. I'm not a handyman, it's not normally what I do. So that is an example of me hopping onto a video, watching. He's probably got more new viewers than returning viewers because it's not like I'm watching every video he put out. If you want to address that or potentially change that, there's ways to do so and potentially create a more consistent series. Making content consistently on a particular theme. Those are some methods that you could potentially use. All that being said, these 4 metrics are great for helping you understand your audience. It was just super quick, but go in the back end of YouTube, take a gander, and take a look at what type of audience you have on your channel.